Back on the Ford 2000 diesel tractor here. Last time I tried to start it, I'll put some clips in here. Probably been 8 or 9 months since we started this guy, and to be honest, I haven't even really used it since I finished getting the injection pump back together, and it's looking a little wet, so I'm guessing this gasket right here might be weeping a little bit. So let's see, one, if it's still got diesel in it, and two, if it'll start. It'll be interesting to see how quick it starts. This thing has always been hard starting. So let's see. Yeah, I think we got plenty of diesel in it. All right, let's see if it'll start. Battery should be up. Let's see, let's just go about mid throttle. Battery's not sounding so hot. Well, that's a fail. Oh shoot, and we got a flat tire? What? New tires and tubes and we got a flat? Wouldn't that suck? Alright, I'm gonna plug the charger into it. You know, I don't know if this battery's just not good, or I don't think this charger would leak back. Oh, look at that. Must have been a mouse or something came up here and brought a crawfish. It's a crawfish claw. But generator doesn't work on this thing, and so it's really nothing that really uses much electronics on it, so I've just been avoiding fixing it, I guess. And after I use it, I just throw this charger on it. So I guess, you know, maybe, I don't think it would backfeed, so either this battery's just not good, because I did plug it in last time I used it. The battery's probably just not the hottest. I'll plug it in, let it charge, and I guess we'll do this another day, but I guess we gotta call this a fail. So as you can see, last time I tried to start it, it was failed attempt. Ended up running the battery dead. I put the trickle charger on it. Trickle charger is not plugged in right now, so I don't know how well the battery's up, but we're gonna just fast forward this because I know it's not gonna start without some help. So this is 50% ether with upper cylinder lubricant. So this is the really good stuff. So we're gonna give it a sniff of that, and we're gonna see if this thing will start. Like I said, it's not gonna start without that, so we might as well try it. I think I've still got some kind of issue with the injection pump, but let's see. The battery's sounding pretty dead. Well, that's it out. There we go. To be honest, I thought I was fighting issues with the injection pump again. I think the battery's just too weak. We probably need to get a better battery on it. It's not cranking over fast enough. But first start in about a year. check the fluid. Well, oil's fine, but yeah, we're good there. I'm gonna let it run a little bit. Generator doesn't charge, so it's not gonna charge up the battery. That's why I keep a trickle charger on it. But actually what I'll do, I'm gonna cut the key off so we're not using any battery power. And I'm just gonna let this thing run a while and just kind of get up to operating temp. But that's awesome. I really thought I had injection pump issues. So I've had it running about an hour. It's running good. We're gonna go ahead and kill it. And let's just make sure it'll start back up. I think it's the battery, but let's give it a little. Just to help it, but just to make sure, I want to make sure that fuel cutoff is not sticking. I think it's our battery. We're just going to need to get a new battery. We got it ether locked, but only because the battery is so weak. I really think it's the battery. I think we're fighting this battery. It'll run. Like I said, hopefully our fuel cutoff didn't stick. I've had issues with that in the past, that's why. Where it sticks shut. But I redid the whole fuel system on this thing. It had the tank, you couldn't tell it until I tore this thing down. Was just full of gunk. It was just at the bottom, like some kind of sediment, and it looked clean from the inside, but it completely plugged the fuel filter, and the injection pump was full of this stuff. And so I think that was part of our problem, and I ended up putting a brand new tank on it. It's got a new fuel filter. I took the injection pump, I'll say I took it apart. I took the top apart because I had to free up that shut off. I've got a video on that. And I took the side out so I could, in the bottom, and take it off. I just took this plate off and then took the bottom off and just kind of rinsed that thing out with diesel and everything, and just to kind of get it clear because it had all that sediment in it. But so I think it's probably okay now, but I'll pick up a better battery. This thing's fairly old, and it's just not doing it anymore. So we'll get a new battery in this thing, and I think it'll start without ether. Let's see after it's cleared out a little bit. Let's see if it'll crank. Let's get some more fuel. Come on. Yeah, it should. This battery, it's the battery. It's junk. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below. Hit the like button and subscribe for more. And next video on this you see, we should have a new battery in here. And then we'll see if it'll start without ether. It's not cranking over fast enough. This engine's a little tired as well, so that's not helping it out. But if it was cranking over fast enough, it would start without ether. It's just, we need to get a new one of these too. Just leave it like that. Bonus footage. So, got to thinking, I had this battery, and it's newer. It's about 2 years newer, and same cranking amps, I think, but like I said, newer. Ideally, you know, we would put a bigger, more cranking amps in this tractor, and that's the long-term goal. But I had this one from my other tractor just sitting in the shop on the maintainer. So I figured let's just throw it in here for now, and that'll allow us to take this one off, go throw it in the maintainer, and it may be strong enough to start, you know, my gas tractor. So let's just do that real quick. Well, there may still be some ether in the system, but let's just see. Perfect. Cranks over fast. Like I said, I'm pretty sure we were just fighting a bad battery. So, like I said, this thing may crank over my gas tractor, so we'll throw it on the charger and see what it does. But for now, we're gonna let this one live here, and then I'll buy a better battery for here, move this one back to the gas tractor. The 2600 sitting over there.